These videos are brought to you by MSCCasino.com and the Macau Sporting Club. MSCCasino.com. Check it out. Also, be sure to check out PF Painters and their website, pfpainters.com.
You are watching Sports Matters TV.
Okay guys, Sports Matters TV, and we are Golden Gloves here in Churchfield. Now, we just witnessed an incredible training session, and yet again I've been blown away by the young up-and-coming boxers and the ones that are set to turn pro. The lads next to me, legends in Cork, BB Bonebreaker, and a legend, an iconic man, one of the best trainers in the country by a mile. Lads, I just witnessed something sensational. We've seen all the young lads, the older lads training together. Sweat, blood and tears. Well, I won't say blood, but there was tears and sweat. What a session. And listen, it was busy tonight, and it's great to see it on a Wednesday.
Yeah, we have good numbers, thank God. It's great to see it on Wednesday. But do you know what? This is what it's all about. This is what it's the kids. And as you saw there, we have kids from 12 years of age training with adults, 30, 35, 40 years of age. So everyone is the same here. Everyone gets treated the same. Downstairs we have the younger kids. Upstairs we have the competition boxers. So that's the way we operate in this club. Definitely.
Now, I remember being a kid, and I wouldn't go to a boxing club because it was the intimidation. You'd be worried in case you get punched in the face. You'd be worried, but it was calm, collective. Everyone was on the same page. Everyone was helping each other. It was beautiful to see it, and that's down to your coaching and your guidance.
Yeah, I like to think that we have them schooled. We give them certain combinations to work, movements to work. So, yeah, as you said, the secret to boxing is to be calm, collective and cool under pressure. And that's the way we have it. The heat here was 100 degrees tonight. That's pressure. We haven't pushing each other, but it's as you put it perfect actually. Everything was calm and cool. And when we go into the ring, we do the same thing.
And it shows. Now, there's going to be many boxers from this facility going pro in due course, and many great amateurs as well. Definitely future Olympians. And the man next to me, he's decided to go pro. Everyone's been asking you to go pro for many years. But listen, America this June, obviously you're excited, and it's going to be a big occasion for you and all your family and friends.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to turning pro, and looking forward to the debut fight as well over in Boston. Looking forward to it.
Definitely. And look, it's created a lot of noise because obviously people that know you know how good you are. Like, the name BB doesn't come about like Bonebreaker. There's a reason you're called Bonebreaker. But you're an exciting fighter, explosive power. People will want to see you in action. And like, yet again, you're looking to make a statement earlier on.
Definitely, yeah. I think I have a good style for the pro game. Going to bring an exciting fight and look for the knockout each time, I reckon. Get him out there real quick in the first fight.
Definitely. And look, as an amateur, look, you've done well, you know, as an Irish boxer. I suppose you pretty much won everything. Like, the amateur game is obviously important to grade you to the pro game.
Yeah, I suppose I done my rounds in the amateurs and just ready to go pro now and send it on full way.
Definitely. Exciting times, and like he's an incredible boxer. Look, yet again, he's got that nickname. He knows how to bang. It's exciting for you, and obviously, look, a trip to America in June. You've been to America probably 100 times, but look, this is what it's all about.
This since I met BB about 8 years ago, was it?
Yeah,
he came into the gym and he came up and he said, "I'm joining," and I said, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" You know? He says, I said, "No, get out again." So he went out. He came back. I think I told his friend to tell him to come back, and I said, "I'll fix this fella now." I put him in sparring, and he dropped the 2 sparring partners the first night. As you do. And I just said, like, straight away, you can see an amateur and a pro. He was built for pro. BB was built for the pro game. 3 rounds isn't enough. 3 minutes of 3 rounds isn't enough for him. He only gets into it. Yeah. He's been losing fights, and I've been thinking to myself, it's going to happen, and lo and behold. I think in all your fights, you probably have a bigger ratio of knockouts than anyone in the country, for his fight. So he's a very exciting fighter. The problem with BB, he was losing fights because he didn't have enough time. 3 rounds is too. He'd come back to me and he said, "Geez, it starts slipping away." So he's now going to get 4, 5 and 6 rounds.
Yeah. And like America, they're calling all Irish fighters, and when you have a guy like BB that can knock people out, can move well, that's explosive, exciting to watch. They crave it, and we're looking at a lot of Cork fighters right now. Like, it's incredible to have another Cork man that's going to go pro. And listen, you've been in this game a long time, many years. There was a time that we had no one from Cork. Now we have a couple of fighters, and this man's going to lead the way as well, and it's going to be incredible.
Yeah, I personally think the gyms in Cork, the boxing clubs in Cork, first of all, Cork boxing's absolutely flying. I mean, from 11 years to elite and senior, down to the Cork County Board, John Wiseman, Mick O'Brien, who keep publicising it. But I personally think the Cork clubs are now, they're not taking on a pro style, but they're kind of developing it in the senior ranks. They're bringing fellas aside saying, you know, you should slip punches more, and slowly and great, and it's showing. I mean, Cottle Coley, Stephen Cairns, Tommy Hyde, all these guys, you can see them, they all have power, and they're all boxing like seasoned pros already, and they haven't got 10 fights each, like.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. It is exciting. And like we mentioned Stephen, obviously Tommy, Cahill, incredible boxers, but this man is joining the list. Obviously we have the Cuban Mike Perez as well. Obviously, look, he's always floating about. But like, we're going to see him on big cards in due course. And you fought in America before as an amateur. Like, obviously you like America. You don't get homesick, do you?
The sickness comes alright, but we get over it. I like fighting over there. The fans make it a good environment for the fighter and the boxer to come over to, and it's just a good place for boxing, especially in America anyway. It's good.
Definitely. Why do they love the Irish? You know firsthand, look, the Americans, they soak it up.
Well, I went to Boston. I went to Boston many years ago, and I came back, and I have a friend over there, Danny Ruby. We met up with Danny Whitey, Danny Kelly actually, and Timmy Coyne. They're the three guys over there that, if I couldn't make it to America with one of my boxers, when they get off the plane, I know my boxers are going to be looked after. Danny Kelly, top class promoter from South Boston. He owns Danny Whitey's bar, top class promoter. Danny Ruby, top class coach trainer. I can say to Danny, your man's getting off the plane at 5 o'clock, no problem. He'll have my fella top tip shape by the time I arrive. I could be, you know, a few days before him or after him. And Timmy Coyne is another guy. We go over to these fellas. We're very lucky that we've got this base. Then there's a thing called the War Wagon that they organise for the fighters. So they leave Danny Whitey's pub on fight night, full bus, and they go up and they'll cheer on our guys that we bring over. Now, I have the contacts. They won't deal with anyone else but John Morrissey in Cork or Ireland. But as I said, Danny Whitey, Danny Kelly, Danny Rubing, Timmy Coyne, top class guys, all Irish guys, and all they want to do is look after us. Danny Kelly has been involved with Steve Collins, Kevin McBride, Pascal Collins, all the Saudi fighters, and he's looked after them all very well, and now he's doing it for us here.
And John, look, that Irish-American connection, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and you see we have the connections. They're like family. They look out for their own, and when the Irish lads come over, there's a bed there from whatever's there they need, and that's what it's all about.
But they know, they know as well that we're going to put bums in seats for them. We're going to, like I say to these guys, especially the pros, not whatever about the amateurs. I say to these guys, it's the name of the game to sell tickets, lads. You've got to sell tickets. I mean, it's okay to dance around and all, but you've got to go in there and sell tickets, like, so that's the name of the game. But they know that anyway over there. But again, these three guys over, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Danny Kelly, brilliant promoter. Never asked for too much for nothing actually. Ruby, brilliant coach. So he's already made coach on state side for us. Yeah. And we've got Timmy Coyne, who's always represented us over there. Great businessman, looks after all the Irish as we go over there, without question. So we're lucky in that regards. We go over there, we're like we're at home. Yeah. He'll tell you, BB's been with me 2 or 3 times over there. It's like, the minute we get off the plane, they look after. Mark Porter's another guy, by the way, I must mention Mark. Yeah, he's another guy that really, really looks out for the Irish guys when we arrive over there.
Look, that's what it's all about. And like, how far can you go? Look, you know firsthand, this is the real deal right here. He can go all the way, can't he? He's young, he's fresh, you know what I mean? He knows how to punch, he knows how to box, and that's what you want in a fighter.
Well, he can go as far as he wants. It's up to him. We'll just look, as far as the 14th of June, Portland, Maine, he's fighting in. It's called the Alliance Arena Stadium, so it's a stadium fight. Yeah. It's not something in the backyard or anything. But he'll go as far as he likes. He's dedicated. He knows himself. He knows how to lose the weight properly. He doesn't cut up. He doesn't mark really. Yeah. He's got a good looking face. So, he's got the right body. He's got the right body shape. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he'll go as far as he can go. Yeah. We'll guide him, but it's ultimately up to him. Yeah. But once he puts his mind, I've never seen BB being beaten. Yeah. Once he got a good training camp behind him, and his mind is on the job. I pulled him out of fights. I pulled him out of 1 or 2 fights because I just said, no, you're not with it. Yeah. And that's the respect that we have between each other. I'm looking after him. He's looking after me. Yeah. That's the way we work out. And like I'll say to a fella, I threw in the towel because the next shot could have been a dangerous one. Do you know what I mean? But it's all respect, and he'll go far because he doesn't do any messing outside the ring.
Yeah.
He's a clean living guy, no messing.
Dedicated.
He eats right, he trains right, and he gets upset. He had a spar the other night with Cathal Crowley. Wasn't too happy with it, and he was upset about it, and that's a good sign.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Oh, I love it. Now, BB, first hand, right? You know what you have to do. Yeah. You know what you want to do. Was it always a dream to box? Is it fair to say, look, you definitely a born fighter? There's no doubt about it.
Definitely, always something I wanted to do in the long run. Alright, just always want to be a fighter, but taking it to the top level and going pro in America is something I dreamed about, I suppose you could say, really. So I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely. Look, you won't forget us when you're super famous and you're world champion, will you? You remember one of the first guys to interview you. Guys, we have footage. We were in the club today, so there'll be another video on YouTube. Check that out. But yet again, guys, it's an honour as always to be here. Yeah, and we're going to mention, you always have to mention, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, look, we have a brilliant team. We have a brilliant team here. The Cork County Board are helping us in the amateurs, but we've got a brilliant team. In professional amateur fight, you have an inner circle, and you have an outer circle. The inner circle, we've got myself, Danny Ruby, Danny Kelly, Timmy Coyne. But the most important link in all this is my wife Irene. She'll tell him what time he's eating, what's he to eat. She'll tell him how to get when he's getting on the plane. She'll tell him all that. She'll sit down. When BB won his senior title, I'll tell you a great story, it'll be fast now. I was scratching my head about the fella in the final, do you remember? Yeah. She said to me, a hook under and a hook over will beat him. BB went in the massacre, do you remember, the hook under and a hook over? Took us the whole way. So, like, these people, as I said, the inner circle, then you have BB's partner, she's in the inner circle. We've got people in the outer circle.
Family's important.
Family's unbelievable. My own daughters are with me all the way. But my wife is the one. She says, did you pack this? Did you pack that? Without the people like them in your life, this stops. You don't even get past county level.
And a grandchild as well.
And a granddaughter as well. But I'd have to mention also, as the Cork County Board on for the Golden Gloves Amateur Club, they've been good as gold to us. They've given us awards down through the years, recognised us when other people wouldn't. Michael O'Brien, Johnny Wiseman, Louise Ford, all these people. Honest to God, you go anywhere in Cork boxing, lads, and they're after helping people.
That's down to hard work as well, though.
But that's what it's all about. You have my wife helping us on a basis here. You got them helping us. Like I'm only the manager here. I'm not, like, we've got coaches like Johnny Murphy, Justin, we've got Connor, we've got my two nephews. I'm the manager. I turn on the lights. I pay the bills. I make sure everything is running. But the boys are doing the coach. I don't do any physical side of it. I get the fights ready. I get them their fights. My wife is on the phone all the time getting them spares. Do you know what I mean? So that's the way a successful club works. And that's when I had the vision of Golden Gloves when I started here. That was the vision I had. Full-time club and everyone working the same way.
It definitely works.
Well, it's the fruit is here, like, isn't it?
And a happy wife, happy life. Always keep your wife happy. But look, you're doing an incredible job, and look, awards don't come easy. You're earning the awards. We're looking forward to coming back. We're looking forward to seeing who's next. Obviously, you're going to have many pros throughout the years. BB, we can't wait for June. It's going to be incredible, boy. And guys, thanks for having us.
Yeah, they have one more. They have Cuba. They're bringing Cuba over as well. So they've got it's a pro-am show. So you've the amateurs first, and then you've got the pros. Yeah. But they're bringing Cuba over because obviously they've heard so much about him. They're going to have a look. It's an international fight. Yeah. So this guy's going to be probably the American champion.
And 19 as well, is it?
He's only 19, lads. He's won senior title at 19 years of age. I mean, that's unheard of. Last Sunday we went down to the Corsi, first belt show ever in Cork City. We got 2 belts out of that, and Kobe got the best boxer. Yeah. So
born to box.
That's it.
But guys, no, we appreciate it. Look, we're looking forward to what's ahead, and yet again, it's exciting times for Cork boxing and Golden Gloves.
Thanks very much, Jerry.
Thanks, lads.
Thanks for that, Jerry.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks a million.
Hi, Jerry. We need to start recording the podcast. So how do you want to do it? Do you want to get a taxi or do you want to wait for the bus?
Well, man, I'm not waiting for any bus in Cork. We'll be waiting ages. I think we should check out that quicktaxi.ie app. It's incredible. Everybody's on about it. It's simple to use and very reliable.
Wait, Quick Taxi? How does it work?
Well, all you do, Matt, is you go on your phone and you check out quicktaxi.ie. It's available in all the apps. It's an incredible app. Check it out, guys. quicktaxi.ie.